So in this video, I just wanted to talk about again what I think is the next step, and if you feel like I've validated the model properly, which I think I've done a better job, but I'm certainly open to questions or issues you may have on this time around. My next step would be to do some runs with a pure manual and a pure automated model. So I would set this, for example, to 0. That's going to be a pure automated model and simulation time of 60. And then start looking at some output, not only graphically, but also the classic mean and standard deviation. So that black line, for example, is TRWT. And not to get too focused on the lines, but I would probably do about, I think, about 40 runs, being all manual, and then I would take the average mean and compute the proper average standard deviation over those 40 runs and get those numbers. And then I would do that for all performance measures, get that average mean and that average standard deviation, or comparison of variances. And then I would come back and change this to 61, which would be an all manual system. And then start looking at that. I think you can see that in some of these lines we're going to have a distinct difference. So you see that red line versus the black line and the way it goes. So we definitely see a difference in that second half. Okay, so that's only with one performance measure. But I would do the same thing, probably do about 40 runs and then pull the same mean and standard deviation data from each run. And then just kind of compare those overall numbers to see which performs better. Again, with each performance measure. And then I was considering taking chunks of time. So if the simulation length is 60, then running a simulation for 30 days and comparing, doing a 40 runs at 30 days, comparing those values, 40 runs at 15 days, comparing values, and starting to see just where maybe we start to have those decoupling points where a manual system starts to become better. But for the overall start point, just looking at the means and standard deviations, as well as the lines kind of as a reference point or a guide to where change may be happening. That's just kind of my beginning thoughts on an analysis. Definitely looking forward to hearing your thoughts on how to do that.